Watching IT Live from Moscow, and human rights activists are accusing Swedish authorities of separating innocent families for monetary gains. They say children are being put into foster care without evidence of any wrongdoing at home. And as RT's Anissa Nawi reports, Swedish law does little to help the parents get their loved ones back.
Christmas gifts never given.
My children are in someone else's hands. They were stolen. I don't know what's happening with them or how they're being treated.
It's been over a month since Natalya, a Russian citizen living in Sweden, has seen her twin girls, Masha and Nelly. A mother's worst nightmare, their children taken from where they're supposed to be most safe, and not by kidnappers or child abusers, but by the Swedish government. Natalya's twin girls were taken out of their music lessons at this school without any warning, and for an entire week she had no idea where her daughters were until she received documents from social services full of what she says are false statements about the family's life. The complaints filed against Natalya claim she and the girls are psychologically troubled and could be enough to send her daughters into foster care for good under Swedish law without sufficient proof.
It is considered legal because the law is a protection law. It's a protection for the children. So it means that even if there is a slightest risk, even if there is no evidence, there is no witnesses, there's nothing, but there is a risk of something happening, then the law, the social workers within the law are able to take the child into to the social office and take them away from the family.
Natalya has been advised by human rights activists that this is only part of a much bigger welfare system.
We have cases where foster children where the social services have paid 10,000 Swedish crowns per day. That's about 1,200 euros per day for one single child.
RT was unable to get a comment on Natalya's case from Swedish social services, who cited a privacy policy.
They steal. They don't only steal children, but money, apartments, property, and children are human goods to them.
With poor Swedish language skills, a lawyer appointed by social services, and little money, Natalya has been told the chances of getting her girls back are slim, and that they are most likely now with a Swedish family. Natalya should be protected by international laws and conventions, but loopholes in the Swedish system allow cases like this to go unnoticed.
Sweden is a consensus country, and people are not prone to speak up against the consensus. So it's very quiet in this way.
And the consensus is that?
Well, the consensus is that the state is always right.
Professor of law Jacob Sundberg is persona non grata here in Sweden for his outspoken views on the system. He says social services can take children away using their own criteria by working together with doctors, psychologists, and lawyers, all wrapped up in a big business.
So say you have 6 foster children. Well, you make a fortune.
For now, all Natalya can do is wait for a hearing on her case, which has so far been postponed several times.
Their birthday is coming up. Where will my children be? They already missed Christmas.
And will miss turning 13 this week at home with their mother, who Sweden has decided is, at least for now, not going to be their mom. Anissa Nawi, RT, Stockholm.